Welcome to the Hate Watchmen with your co-hosts Tony Parlay Reyes, Andrew Miller, and Chris Billings. Now let's start the show.
All right, everyone. Welcome. This is Winners and Losers. I'm Chris Billings, joined by Tony Parlay Reyes. Tony, how you doing? Been giggling it up here.
I'm doing well.
We may or may not have been gambling on which of our friends is going to die first. We're terrible people, but that's what you come here for. You come for the terrible people giving you terrible content. So, Tony, let's dive into some winners from week 11. Who do you got for a bronze from week 11?
Bronze has to go to the Bucks. Tom Brady putting that beat down on the Giants on Monday Night Football, getting everything back in order, looking like that well-oiled machine that they are. So I'll give them the bronze medal this week. We'll see how it goes.
I'm sure they won't be appearing in the Super Bowl or anything like that, but yeah, that's the world we live in, unfortunately. My bronze is Taylor Heineke and Terry McLaurin for the Wolves, the Washington football team. They lit it up against the Panthers. Cam Newton and the Panthers came out with the W. Got the revenge game for Ron Rivera, Riverboat Ron. But no, like honestly, like pretty good little connection they got going there. Like Taylor Heineke, I think might actually get extended there in Washington. Like I think they might continue on with him as the quarterback if he plays like this. Like Terry McLaurin's definitely staying there. He's probably like, yeah, top 10 receiver in the league, I'd say. So yeah, that's the bronze I'm giving it to. So that means bronze is over. It means we have to dive into silver. Tony, who do you got?
Vikings, huge win over the Packers. I kind of said that was going to be a trap game for the Packers, but the Vikings did come back and win that game. Kirk Cousins out-dueling Aaron Rodgers, putting up ridiculous numbers with those weapons. That Justin Jefferson guy, pretty good from this Chris Billings mouth. He's pretty good. Might be better than DK Metcalf, not sure, but pretty good. Vikings coming through, huge win. That game went back and forth. Aaron Rodgers scored a touchdown with like 12 seconds and took the lead, and somehow the Vikings came back and they won that game. It was a pretty impressive win.
You're actually pretty humble. I'll give it to you. You did call that. And I remember questioning you, like, how are the Vikings going to outscore the Packers? Well, they did. And usually when you outscore a team, that means you win. So, yeah, congrats to the Vikings. Well, my silver, we got backup QBs, got Tyler Huntley for the Ravens and Colt McCoy for the Cardinals down in Arizona. Both won. And hey, honorable mention to Tim Boyle in Detroit, like almost. It's as close as you guys have been all year. Baker should not have been out there. The Browns looked bad, and honestly, like they feel like the true losers of the game because everybody seems to be talking about them this week and what's next for the Browns, even though they won, but they won in an ugly fashion. So yeah, silver backup QBs got the job done. Congrats. So let's move on to gold. I'll stay with myself just to mix things up. I'm going to go with Cliff Kingsbury and the Cardinals. Won last couple games with no Kyler Murray there, and still probably the best team. Well, they are the best team in the NFC. Probably a top 3 team in all NFL. So yeah, they continue cruising on despite what the naysayers may say. Like myself, I did not think they're going to get this far without Kyler, and they've had a shit ton of other injuries as well, especially on the defense front. Like Vance Joseph, man, credit to him for keeping things together. So that's my gold. Tony, who do you got for your gold? You stole mine, by the way. Fuck you.
Well, you're making me have to accept that Cliff Kingsbury can coach, so I guess you deserve it. Gold is Jonathan Taylor and the Colts finding their identity. We questioned who they were and what they were. Went to Buffalo and literally just ran the ball all over them. I read, I think from Peter King in the second half, they ran the ball on 18 of 19 first and second downs. So basically we're just going to keep feeding him. And Jonathan Taylor scored 5 touchdowns and we're just like, this team can't stop him. That's insane. It's insane. 18 out of 19 runs on first and second down.
We did. Spread show. We questioned. We're like, what's the identity of the Colts? I don't know. Who are they? Yeah, they showed us. We're a run team. Got this guy named Jonathan Taylor. He's pretty good. 5 TD performance. Just nailed it. But yeah, that's who I wanted to pick as my gold. Tony stole it from me because he's shady. Other shady character. Shout out to Miller. Still on IR. Don't know where he is, but he'll be back eventually. And then also our other special guests, none of them could join us tonight. Yeah, they had better things to do than hang out with us losers. So speaking of losers, Tony, let's start out with in the crapper. Who do you got for your in the crapper from week 11?
Falcons, your favorite team, the Falcons. They're just the struggle bus has left them behind. That shutout loss to the Patriots, man, it's just over there, man. It's over. No Cordarrelle Patterson, that division. They're just done. Matt Ryan's getting bloody every game. They're losing. It's just not looking good. Even their backup quarterbacks are throwing pick sixes.
Yes, Falcons do not look good. Like basically they have Matt Ryan, Cordarrelle Patterson, and like a used piece of gum holding that team together, and that's about it. And they had no Cordarrelle Patterson. So yeah, Matt Ryan had no one to basically check the ball down to. Looked out to his receivers. Nope, nothing there. And so he just was getting killed the whole game. I really did feel bad for him. So yeah, I agree with you, Falcons. My in the crapper. We talked about it a little bit in the winners portion. Baker Mayfield, like even though the Browns won the game, they won the game by a field goal against a Lions team with a backup QB, a very bad Lions team. I've watched a lot of Lions games this year. They're bad. And yeah, Baker looked very bad. If the Lions would have had Jared Goff out there, they would have won the game.
Agreed.
And so yeah, and then Baker basically came out and has just said some, like his wife has had some things on social media. He came out post game and then has had some comments kind of directed towards fans and whatnot that he's starting to lose the fan base as well. And when you start to lose the fan base, that's never a good sign. So awesome job to the guy I predicted to be my MVP for the year. You might not be in Cleveland next season is how it's looking. So aces up in Cleveland. You're doing great. So let's move on to complete shit. Tony, who do you got for me?
The Bears are complete shit. Matt Nagy's complete shit. He started out the season by giving no faith to first round pick Justin Fields. Got his guy Andy Dalton in the game due to a Justin Fields injury. Andy Dalton throws the touchdown to take the lead against Baltimore. They promptly give up the lead with less than a minute to go to lose that game. Fans chanting "Fire Nagy," not only at Bears games, at Chicago
At his son's
game. At a Bulls game, at a basketball game, they're chanting to fire the football coach. So yeah, they are complete shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you.
So bad.
We'll move on. Bears, you suck. You need a better coach. All right, my complete shit. The entire AFC. You guys just fucked around so much the last few weeks to the point now the Patriots are in the hunt for number 1 seed. Chiefs are right back in the game. credit mostly due to the Titans and Bills for losing easy games. Titans losing to the Texans. What are you doing? Like, you've lost to the Jets and Texans now. We use the term bipolar on this show. Talk about bipolar. You guys are it. But yeah, AFC, you're complete shit. You guys like could have honestly just snuffed out the Chiefs from playoff contention this year. Mash down the Patriots till nope, without Tom Brady, you guys are nothing. But no, I tried to bury Bill Belichick and he's right back in the hunt of things. So thanks, AFC. You're making me look like an asshole. Appreciate it. So fucking dead. Who do you got for me, Tony?
New York Football Giants are fucking dead. Dear God, that's a horrible team. Jesus, they fired Jason Garrett. They're so bad. Like, even I watched, it was like he was even worse for them than he was for the Cowboys. Like, so unimaginative. Daniel Jones, like, just a prisoner. What the heck? They're just shit, man. They're fucking dead. They're so bad. They need to do all kinds of shit. They need to draft a new quarterback. They need to draft a new coach. They need to stop running laps. I don't know what they're doing. They are just fucking dead.
2 interjections. It's Coach Jason Garrett. Get it right. And also, yeah, fish stinks at the head down. Never really got that saying, by the way. I guess that's what happens when you grow up in Colorado. You're not around enough fish. So yeah, but Joe Judge, that was his little famous saying, like it starts with me, fish stinks at the head down. So yeah, like you guys stink, and so not long for him in this league, I'd say. My fucking dead for the week, the Seahawks, and I'm happy to bury them. You guys made me very sad on one Sunday afternoon in 2013. So fuck you guys. 1 TD post Halloween. You guys just got flexed out of week 13. Russell Wilson's lost all the home games he's played in this year. In fact, Colt McCoy has more wins in Seattle over the last calendar year than Russell Wilson. That stat blew my mind. Courtesy to my guy Tony Parlay on that one. And then Pete Carroll just looks frustrated. He dodged the media this week. And so yeah, everybody just looks done. Like, I don't even want to watch Seahawks games anymore like that. And I think I am not that sentiment shared because clearly they got flexed out. But yeah, like I'd rather watch Lions games than
Give us a Lions Seahawks game, NFL. Where are you?
that. Well, okay, I'd watch that game. that would be. I'll watch that game. Not gonna lie. I think the Lions might win. Just saying.
They would indeed. They would indeed.
So, all right. Well, that's winners and losers. It's Turkey Week, so everybody have great time with your family and friends. Tony, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Watching the Cowboys try and bounce back from that Chiefs loss. Maybe watch a little bit more football. Maybe wager some money on the Lions money line. You never know. You never know what could happen. What about yourself?
Hey, lots of Thanksgiving promotions on the gambling sites. So take a look, people. There's some enticing offers out there.
Tasty boosts.
I'm gonna lose some money. But no, I'm gonna be hanging out with family. I'll be up in Denver hanging out with family. First turkey day for my little baby girl. So yeah. Not looking forward to the family portion of the weekend. It's always a little stressful, and traveling is, but yeah, looking forward to football Sunday where I can chillax back here at home, do my thing, watch some football. So yeah. Well, that's been winners and losers, everyone. Thanks for coming. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Billings' odds to die just went up. He got suicidal as hell thinking about that Thanksgiving. Just want to let you know that's a tasty boost right there. Those odds increased as he just thought about that family time.